hi Gemini, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for your love reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started and ask the universe, what is in store for our Geminis in love? For love, what's in store? Please tell us what's coming up for love with Geminis. Love with Geminis, universe. Oh gosh, I'm tired of seeing that Knight of Wands. But most of the readings, that Knight of Wands is cycling out, so we'll see what's happening here. What's in store for Gemini in love, please? Tell us. What's in store? Gemini. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm not even sure how many cards are here. Let's see. So we got our 9 cards to start with. Okay. The overall energy of this reading, Gemini, is the 8 of Pentacles. So that's like keeping your nose to the grindstone. Being focused, possibly working hard. Let's read on. Let's see what this is all about here. So we have the 3 of Pentacles in your main energy. I think I think this Knight of Wands is cycling. Let me see. You have questions about this Knight of Wands. I don't think you're too happy with the union here with this Knight of Wands. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. And this is working together. I don't think you're very happy about it. We have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands usually just rushes in and rushes out with passion. And then we have the Hangman. So you've been putting a lot of thought into this Knight of Wands. I don't think you're too happy with them or her. So this Hangman, you've been reaching out for answers about this. You have a lot of questions. And you're getting the answers because the Hangman's head is lit up. This is enlightenment. You are going to become aware of the answers of the questions that you have about this Knight of Wands that seems to just come and go out of your life, so to speak. So under the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups. This is riding in with the love offer. We have 3 knights, or energy here. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups riding toward the 8 of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Swords riding fast toward the 8 of Pentacles. So I think you're really focused right now on getting your answers about this relationship with the Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands, I think this Knight of Wands is going to declare that they have love for you. They're going to maybe even ask if you want to go steady, be monogamous or something like that. Something to do with love. And they're going to be coming in because you are focused, and it's probably been, well, I'm sure that it has been a topic of conversation, and it looks like you wanted truth and clarity about this. And because I see the King of Swords down here too, and we got the Knight of Swords, I think this Knight of Wands actually is going to become a lot more cooperative in this relationship. So we have the Knight of Cups. So they're going to tell you, they're going to say, no, 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 no. This isn't just all about sex. I have feelings for you. You know, I really, truly care about you, and I do have love for you. And this is truth, okay? So the Hangman, it's under the Hangman. And this focus that you have is on this relationship, totally on this relationship. And so the Knight of Swords is going to rush in with all this truth and all this clarity because you need it. You are focused on getting the answers here. And so you're going to get your truth and clarity from the Knight of Wands, which is up here. It's about sex. It's about not working together. But they're going to claim and they're going to say that they have love for you, and they probably do. Now, under the Knight of Cups here, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, I think they have more love for you than what they're willing to admit right now. Or it's heading. It might be heading toward this Nine of Cups. But they're protecting their cups. So they're guarding them. They're like sitting in front of them. They know they have more love in them. They know it. But they're willing to show you enough to try to keep you around because they really do care about you. Crazy. So I think what's happening, and this is how this reading looks to me, is that this Knight of Swords over here is really going to come out and speak their truth. They have to come out and admit that they do have more than one cup of love for you. Of course, if you look at this Knight of Cups, that is a bigger cup than any one of these other cups in the Nine of Cups. So I think they're going to come out with this truth and this clarity and declare that, yes, I do have love. I love you. I don't want to lose you. Hopefully, they're going to change their in and out behavior, like with the Knight of Wands here, because it bothers you. And you're really focused at getting to the bottom of this. You've been reaching out to the universe. So the King of Swords, this Knight of Swords is becoming the King of Swords. This could be male or female. And the Knight of Wands is becoming the King of Wands. I think the King of Wands, this is not the same staff that the Knight of Wands first started running in with. This is the staff of new beginnings and passion. But this is a much more mature staff here. More mature on passion and sex and the whole idea of everything. It feels like it's going to get a lot more stable, a lot more secure. They're growing. This person is growing into a more considerate, a person who's more likely to be working with you on this relationship. I need some more cards. This is for Gemini's reading, please, for love. Please give us some clarifying cards for this. Oh my gosh. Please, universe. Clarifying cards for this. Please. So much communication. Cards for Gemini. Lord. Oh, Lord. This is what's going on. Oh. Okay. Wow. There is... Okay. Yeah, they're growing. They're changing. They are. We have the Three of Cups here. And this is celebration. This is actually working together. The Three of Cups. See, I told you. They're going to start working with you. Because they love you. That's what cups are all about. They don't want to lose you. They see you as the Empress. They see you as a beautiful, inside and out, loving, caring, nurturing, honest, and just forgiving, considerate, all those lovely things. They think you're a lovely person. Okay? They do not want to lose you. Also, you're soulmates. You have a special connection. You're soulmates. This is why you've gone into the Hangman. That's why it's like all you could do is focus on this relationship, and trying to get to the bottom of what is this all about. You're soulmates. We have the Two of Wands, which is above the Empress card. They don't want you to look out over the world and find somebody else. They don't. They want to keep you to themselves. And for the fear, their fear that you might walk away is real. And no, they don't want you looking out over the world. They know that's what's going to happen if you don't become happy right away with this relationship. So there's going to be tons of communication, back and forth about this in and out. You know, you just need to know. You need to know if you're on the path to anything more than the Knight of Wands, which runs in and out. Through all this communication, you're going to find out there is a lot more there. And I think they're going to discover through all this communication, it's going to make them answer questions for them that they probably weren't even looking at. You know, they just kind of take things for granted. Well, they're not going to take things for granted anymore. They don't want to lose you. And I think this relationship here is actually going to end up in a marriage or a big commitment of some sort. This is the Four of Wands. This is the Eight of Wands, if I forgot to tell you that, all that communication. The Four of Wands is also a special connection right above the Soulmate card. 1, 1. This is a spiritual card about home and family, fresh beginnings, and love. This is a really nice reading. So you go from almost on the verge of giving up on this relationship to it all that communication makes this other person, male or female, really second think this whole thing. They don't want to lose you, and they're going to do what they can to keep you. And if it means marriage, it looks like it end up in marriage. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Gemini, for watching Quickie Tarot.